this is the breakfast spread in the first hotel in Istanbul. I like to record the breakfast spread because we really enjoy breakfast in hotels, my family. So I wanted to make this recording for the children, and as you can see, it's Mediterranean style with the olives and the tomatoes and cucumbers. So I wanted them to see that, and that was my plate. Now this is outside of the hotel on the back side. There was a mosque, and we could hear it, the call to prayer. So that was cool as well.
Wow, they serious.
Later that day, we went down the street from the hotel to this restaurant. There's Ola. To get some food, some lunch, because this was actually a stopover before we continued on to Italy. So we got some food. That's our plate. And I love how they do their dressing for the salad. Somebody was looking for some blue cheese. I'm not going to say any names, but yeah. And then later on, we got this dessert. It was so delicious and flavorful. And later on in the evening, we got that dessert and we sat in the front of the hotel and enjoyed that dessert, looked around, took in just, the atmosphere of the little neighborhood before we headed on to Italy.
A couple of bites in there. And some food. I'm going to tell you the name of that food, Daniel. It was vegetarian, and I can eat it every single day of my life.
Quick update. We missed our initial flight into Turin, Italy. So they gave us another flight into Bologna, where we spent one night, and then we had to take 3 trains and a bus to get to Torre, Pellice, where our tour was in Italy.
Hey guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Buongiorno. That's what it is. Buongiorno. It is. Here's the this is Bologna, Italy, where I had some phenomenal food yesterday. Looks like a typical little city. I was gonna watch the sunrise this morning before we go out. Look at the graffiti, yo. They're not playing in the graffiti. We saw a lot of graffiti yesterday.
So this is the hotel spread, hotel breakfast in Bologna. Hotel is Elizabeth Lifestyle. I would definitely go back to that hotel. It was just simply beautiful. We ate breakfast here and we got out of there and headed to Torre Pellice, Italy. We had to take, again, 3 trains and 1 bus, and they had to pick us up at the bus terminal because there were no taxi cabs in that little village that we went to in Italy. So you see all of this breakfast. I got some of that delicious carrot, lemon, ginger drink on the right. And then you'll notice this table right here. I thought it was for, not this right here, the breads are okay. But I thought this second table, the rest of the table was a special event coming up because that's dessert. But people were eating the dessert for breakfast. So interesting. And I love the way the little tables are set up for breakfast as well.
Okay, we are in the, we are back up in the cut, yo. This is the street leading to the hostel where we're staying. Did I say street? Yeah. So it's coming. Wait for it. Wait for it. We'll have to do multiple videos so they won't be too long. But it's coming. I promise. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. Wow, how far did I walk? Okay, so now there's the, still back up in the cut. You can barely see it. I have to do a third video. It's like down in the precipice. If you want to go there. Oh, can't see it. Okay, let's keep going. And we're coming here. We're going to have some yummy breakfast. Some lovely breakfast. And wait till you see the view of the mountains from this place. Here's the place. Like, what the doozy? Okay, here's part of the view. But not the best part.
So here we're coming up to the hostel. I didn't get like the best video for it, so I have a picture of it that someone else took. My daughter's singing. Okay. So that picture is coming up, and then we will go into the kitchen, and we ate well. Let me just say we ate well. We really did, thanks to Sister Mayor and Teresa. And the last two pictures are of pizza and then potato salad, and I think that was like everybody's favorite top two meals, besides of course the fruit. Oh my goodness, the figs, olives. There's the pizza, olives and tomatoes and cucumbers, of course. This is a cave that is on the property that was just there. You could make a donation and get a postcard. But yeah, so I just wanted to see how deep it went, but fortunately it didn't go too far, and that was pretty cool.
Roman.
The people who want to kill us. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the next day, no, I'm sorry, that same day, we hiked to the top of a mountain. Okay, so this is me huffing and puffing at the top. We got to the top. So the next few pictures after the videos will be views from the top of this mountain. This mountain is actually where they took the Waldensians and threw them off if they did not recant. And if they stood strong for the Lord, when they stood strong for the Lord, they were thrown to the bottom of this mountain. So we went up there and we saw the monument. I did not get close to the monument because the monument is at the edge of the mountain, and I am afraid of heights. So it was a great hike. It was a very tiring hike. I'm so glad I did it. But it was, wow. Those people had to be in great shape, great shape to live the way they did. This was where they lived and hid. So as you can see, we can look down on the town of Torre, Pellice, and it looks so tiny because we are super high up in the air, and we hiked up there, and it was really a I haven't hiked that. Let's just say I haven't hiked that in a long time, that high up. Yeah. So, and then we had a talk at the top of the mountain, where we had talked about the Waldensians, and of course, these people are so awesome to study because of their faithfulness. So, it was a great hike, great experience, great unforgettable experience. So the next day, as most of the group went to the market, the rest of us, well, a few of us who joined the tour a couple of days late, were able to go to see some things that they saw while we were not there. So this is just such a quaint area, the village Torre Pellice. We're walking up. We went up to see the sights, which were this cave right here. It was his turn to crawl through the cave. As well as a school, which is coming up with the biggest abacus I've ever seen in my life. This is not the day we went to, but we went the other day. This abacus was huge. You can't even tell. Then we headed to, after lunch, we headed to this museum as a group, which was really good. And some of us left the museum, went down the way to get a treat at the market. It was so good. Here we are on Sabbath at church. Afterwards, kind of walking. Well, actually, now we're walking to the parking lot down the way. But yeah, that's the church and the lovely people. And then we're going down to the vans. We have 4 vans carrying us around there all week, about 36 of us, I believe. And as you can see, it's just so quaint. I just love the scenery. Everybody had these, we just kept seeing these small cars, tiny little cars. And the church service was nice. It was in Italian. It was translated into Italian, actually, because Pastor Mayer preached, and then the lady translated it, the Italian lady translated it, which was interesting. So yeah, I just enjoyed walking this little, looks like a large sidewalk to me, but cars were coming down. Yeah, and that's why they're so tiny. Their streets are tiny. So they have tiny cars. Probably gas is expensive as well. So once we got into the parking lot, you'll see, and this is what we saw all over Italy, which impressed me, the recycling process. Like, they are really serious about recycling. Really serious about it. And yeah, I just love the gardens and the yards and I don't know. It was just cute. So we are in the parking lot now, and as you can see, the recycling is serious. Plastics, paper, glass, yeah, so that was the end. The next day we went to the airport, so now I'm just showing you some beautiful scenes of Torre Pellice, Italy. So before we got started in Greece, we had to charge our phones. They were dead, and we didn't have the proper charger for Greece. So we stopped in this lovely establishment to charge our phones. Then we were able to head over to the square and look around and um, get some food. We did get some lunch, but I don't believe we recorded it. And we're going up to that little hill. Um, let's see. Did I? Okay, I don't see it right now. But anyway, that's where we're headed right now in this picture. Before we up, and we're going to the Acropolis. We're on the Acropolis. We paid. We're going up, to see the Parthenon and look down on the city of Athens, Greece.
Imagine this tiny thing they're selling for doesn't even reach. It doesn't even reach 20 cents in Nigeria, and it's bigger than Excuse me. Can I get some ice?
Yep, I'll bring some
Thank
ice.
you.
Carmelita. I'm in a restaurant I'm in a restaurant in Athens, and look who came to see me.
Okay, what you want to do?
Daniel, this looks like Times Square to you.
Kita po, Iman. Kita po sa Paris.
There's the thingamabobby all the way back there. Parthenon.
So I wanted to bring home some of this Monopoly money, but it seems that I'm going to have to use every bit of this money to get out of, where are we, Greece. I think it's going to cost us $9 each on a train to get to the airport, and then we should be good. So here's €1, €2, 50 cents,
euros, 10 cents, euros, 20 cents, euros. And we got 5, 10. We did have 20s and 50s, but we spent them. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're leaving our hotel, the Athenian Spirit. We were on the first floor. It goes up 4 floors. This is the street. Let me not get run over. Okay. So now we're gonna walk to the train. We're walking to the train. This is Canelo's, the restaurant to the left where we ate last night, which was really good. This place doesn't wake up to the nighttime. That's the restaurant. Come here when you come to Athens. Now we're gonna head to the train. Let's show you how close our train was. This is another restaurant. It's like restaurants, all the. We got the perfect place to stay because the train is literally across the street. There's Daddy waiting for me impatiently. So we stayed at the Keramikos station there, and I'm just gonna walk to the train and then I'm gonna come back and get my stuff, okay? And it's really easy to follow. Anyway, see, we're going down there. I'm just gonna show them this. And this is how you get your ticket, to ride the thing. You gotta push your language, and then travel product, blah blah blah, whatever you need.
Not only do we enjoy breakfast spreads, but we enjoy pretty bathrooms. So I recorded this bathroom for my daughter because we love the showers, we love the decor of hotels. We're hotel people. Anyway, so that was just the initial pictures of the hotel. This is the first restaurant we went in. It was actually a vegetarian, maybe vegan restaurant. No, it wasn't. It had everything, but only I ate here because Ola didn't want this food, so we had to go somewhere else. But the food was delicious. I actually wasn't crazy impressed by the dumplings, but that's neither here nor there. But he got his, the next restaurant, he got his fish that he wanted. And we noticed that restaurants had cats in them, stray cats, mind you. But the people are super friendly to animals, so they were welcome at all times. This was the cutest little restaurant in the back of somebody's house. He said, "Oh, go to my garden." It was his backyard. That pizza was delicious. It was from einkorn flour. The crust was, and it was delicious. So now we're just strolling around the neighborhood, seeing what we could see. And as you can see, again, lots of graffiti. Nice area, pretty safe. We were out all hours of the day and night, but lots of graffiti. This was interesting because it's like a little way to get from one street to the next street, and it's walled in, and it was pretty interesting. And so if you look straight down, well, I don't know if you can see, but that's the way to the water and the ferries. And we actually didn't discover that until we were there for like 2 days. This is looking down from the hotel room, and you just see restaurants. Those tables come out in the morning, they go in at night. So that sidewalk is clear at night and super early in the morning.
and put the
And
$10 if they need
that's
them
the
during the day.
restaurant where the fish
And
was,
all that man
actually
is
right
serving down
next
there
door
is
to
fish,
us.
shrimp, and bread. That's it. And he got all those customers. And Daddy enjoyed the fish.
So we got there on a Wednesday, but we didn't find the ferry until Thursday evening. So we went down there and just walked around and figured out how we can take the ferry. We were on the Asian side, the part called Kadikoy, and the ferry takes you back to the European side of Istanbul. So we planned to take that the next day. And it's the next day, as you can see, 3 p.m. We're going to Eminönü and Karakoy on the European side. So that is where I chose the Asian side because the Asian side is more economic, and because there is less tourism there. So the hotels are cheaper. You're gonna get some more authentic food. Of course, there's authentic food on the European side too, but there's just less tourists on the Asian side, which I saw in my research. And this was the perfect spot because, as you can see, very close to the hotel. Probably like not even 5 minutes did we have to walk to this thing every day. And the train, the same refillable card you used to get on the trains and the buses, you used to get on this ferry as well. And each trip was between 30 to 60 Turkish lira back and forth, something like that. Really, really economical to get around. So I think it took 25 minutes to get to the European side. We make one stop over there, and then we got off on the second stop. I told you,
Just one stop.
This is elaborate. Okay, which one you want to choose?
I don't want to say.
Oh, you don't want fish?
How much you say once?
Okay, now I'm going to show y'all what the elevator's like. Okay, cute little hallway. Here's the elevator. Okay, first of all, we got to pull it open. We're on the 3rd floor, technically the 4th in the US, but whatever. And the lobby is 0. Okay, now these doors close. And we're going to go down to 0 floor. And when the elevator stops, these open up and you have to push the door. Leak. I know this wouldn't pass your safety inspection. See these dangerous steps like Nigeria. One long step, baby, and you are done for. I'm telling you right now. One long step, and it's over. Okay guys, this is how you take the ferry. First you gotta check in there. Let's watch somebody check in. Here's the card. You hit the thing. Then you come through there. Then you walk through here. You gotta get on this ferry. There's Papa. Then you gotta find a place to sit. You wanna get on the bottom? Okay. Like it in the bottom. Check what your door's open. You can sit up there or
Huh?
where you going? Oh, around there? Okay, we're gonna stay on the bottom this time. Oh wow. I don't know why we on the outside and not the inside, but okay. We gotta find a table and sit down. This is the whole pier thingamabobby. Those are restaurants. People are fishing, providing stuff for those restaurants.
Take a picture.